Brought to you by A+ Software. Are you looking for friendly and knowledgeable staff to help you with your computer needs? We'll take the mystery out of computers and help you with what you want at an affordable price. A+ Software, 1500 Kingston Road, Unit number 17 in Pickering. You can reach us by phone at 905-420-9830 or by fax at 905-420-5326, or you can email us at prm@idirect.com.
Hi, I'm Les Shaw.
And I'm Stephen Hewlett.
We're the Computer Guys. On today's episode, we're going to hit on multimedia, and we're also going to talk about peripherals. Some of those peripherals that we're going to be talking about are scanners, and we're going to have our experts talk about printers. And Stephen's going to show us some of his brain dead music.
Ah, brain dead.
Oh, absolutely. Nothing to write home about.
Yeah,
so
nothing.
Let's see if you can get some real headbanging music on there.
Headbang?
Before we start, though,
And then we can bang your head.
just sit there like this for an hour.
Okay.
That's
That's from another show.
That's the next show, yeah.
Yeah, and we're not in our basement.
Don't tell them about the basement.
Oh, okay.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to bring up scanners. And I'm going to actually do some scanning. What a scanner is, and Steve might be able to look it up there in the internet book, and I'll look up multimedia for you later.
It's not just an internet book, it's a computer and internet dictionary.
I'm still impressed that you can pronounce more than 2 syllables, but
Cool.
the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at a scanner. And what we have here is an HP 4P scanner. A scanner works directly like a photocopier. Instead of photocopying it out to paper, it photocopies it directly to your computer system. Right? Makes a copy? Sound good?
That sounds good
Sound
to me, whatever
believable?
you say.
If you can't convince, confuse? Absolutely.
That's correct.
So this is a scanner, and what I'm going to scan in is I'm going to scan in one of the Rogers logos. And what you're watching now, Rogers Community 10. And let's take a look at this. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring up a software that was supplied by the HP company called Visionary Paperport. And I've used a lot of scanners. I've been around since they first came out, but this is probably one of the best scanners I've used and the best software. The way Visionary Paperport works is that you'll see here we've got page after page of different things that we've scanned in. They've scanned in everything from a business card. If I click, this is actually sample, and I can do things right directly from the software, like zoom in on it. I can zoom in again. We can check out all your nose hairs if we did. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. Put your face in there and scan your face in.
Well, that's what we're going to try later. We're going to try and crunch your head down underneath there and see if we can get a good scan of it. Well, it'd be a bad scan, but next thing we're going to look at, gotta love that laugh. All right.
So is this all that scanners, they just scan stuff in?
They scan things, but they also do
grab text?
They also do OCR. There we go.
OCR.
What
you know
OCR
stands for?
Optical character recognition.
Ah.
What
ooh,
OCR is it gives you the ability to take text directly off a page and put it directly into a word processor of your choice. So.
And exactly what you just said is exactly what it says in the book.
I'd never read that book.
Okay.
That came directly out of my head. Now it's the only thing that's up there right at the moment. But you'll also notice that they've scanned in some sample printing. If you want to do OCR, or optical character recognition, it will bring in printing if you are a very, very, very good printer. What we're going to do is we're going to scan in a black and white picture, or actually image, of Rogers Community 10 logo, yeah, and we can color it. And you'll see this is the scanning software that it comes with. It comes with the ability to use OCR, fax, other types of pages. So if I click now on picture and scan, it'll go off to the scanner, and if we can get a shot of the scanner, and you'll see that the scanner goes by, you should see a white bar scroll by. Yeah, you can, perfectly. And as that bar scrolls by, you'll see the image of all of the Rogers cable, right?
It's almost like a very expensive...
We really love Rogers.
Very expensive photocopier.
But
No?
no, it's not that expensive. The scanners have been coming down in price over the last little while tremendously.
Okay.
So we'll scan it in, and we should be able to see the Rogers logo. And then what I'll do is I'll show you some really neat things, because this scanner, even though it's a 4P and it's nicely priced, and there's some cheaper ones that are out there. There's also some hand scanners that are out there.
I seen a scanner one time, and it was actually almost like it was walking across the desk.
It was walking across
Yeah, it
the
sort
desk.
of just pulled itself along. I don't know. It was kind of weird.
And
Maybe
what was the name
maybe
of
I had an off day or something.
What was the
but-
name of the party you were at? It was walking across. Okay.
Well, no, it wasn't walking. It was
Scanners
I think
can
it was a
scan,
cannon.
but I've never heard of them walk. What was this walking across the
Okay,
desk?
I've
So
never.
you'll
You know what
notice
I
here-
mean?
I do?
Well, hopefully.
Okay, well, you've
You're
got
just
the hand
being
scanners.
difficult.
The only thing that's really different here with these flatbed scanners is you can scan in everything up to 11 by 17 paper. And you can also do legal size, and you can also do letter size. When you're using a hand scanner, I don't have one here to show, but it's about the width of the gamepad here. When I scroll down on 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, I have to scroll down the other side too, so when I bring the document in, I kind of have to match it up. But with this type of a scanner, I can actually bring in the entire image or scan in the entire page all at once.
And they have a higher resolution.
Earlier today, I
no.
faxed off my visa application through it to up
Who
the
gave
limit.
you a visa?
I don't. They did. Well, I've had one, but I wanted to up the limit. So.
Oh, I see.
So and they faxed back
That was
a
the
no
first
reply.
mistake,
But
right?
that'll be off of our fax software.
So now that you have your new visa and you have a higher limit,
Next.
then you can purchase us a really good scanner.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show you also that this software can scan pictures. And I happen to have a picture here of some friends.
Okay.
Oh, we don't know what friends they are, do we? So all I do is I take the flatbed scanner, pull it up, slide this in there, put the photograph on the sheet, just as if I was doing a photocopier, move it down, go over to scan, and it'll go off and it'll scan that picture and find out exactly where I want to go into.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we're going to go off and we're going to do some editing of it. There we go. You hear the noise it makes? Sounds just, it goes very slow because I can pull up, oh, there we go, there's our picture. And we'll click on zoom in. And then we'll click on accept. Actually, there's some friends from Rogers. Okay, that's Karen, our producer, and it's Bruce, gentleman from Rogers Community 10.
Oh.
We'll click on accept.
Can we put mustaches on her?
Actually, I think that's what we'll try and do.
Can
is,
we do that?
Yeah, we can. Would you like to
Okay,
see?
sure.
It's good you asked. Now, I'd like to show you how easy it is to bring this
Zoom right
picture
in.
directly in to any of the applications that are on your machine. The neat thing is when I installed this software, and you'll see the picture right there, there's the actual size, and I'm going to go back to the desktop. You'll see that now after I've scanned in the Rogers Community 10, it's still there, and also I have Karen and Bruce.
So
I'm
then you
going to
can
bring
take-
that down to, should we try Corel? Let's try Paint,
Okay.
which is an application that comes with, actually Corel comes with the printer, but Paint also comes with Windows 95.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's just telling me that once I move it, I can't bring it back into the scanning software. That's not a problem.
So then you
Microsoft,
can go and edit it in any Paint program
yeah,
that
oh,
will accept those.
there we go. There's Karen right there.
Wow. Okay, let's get a zoom in.
You want to zoom in on
Yeah,
Karen?
let's zoom in. Let's give her a mustache.
All right, now Karen's large size.
Ooh,
That's Karen's
zoom
hair.
in, focus.
There's her eyes,
Okay, a little farther, just down in the upper lip.
upper lip.
Yep. Just
Hey, why don't we just, I'm going to fix this right here.
okay.
All right, what we do is we take a little piece of skin. Oh, wrong one.
Okay.
And we're going to go edit, copy,
All right.
edit, paste. And we're going to take this from down here,
Uh huh.
and we're going to move it right on top of there. Oops. Oh, it's still a little bit there. Here's the neat one about the eyedropper. You go out and you can pick some skin color.
Uh huh.
Then you take the paintbrush and you just mesmerize it over.
Oh, it's gone.
View,
Wow.
normal size. Whoops. There's Karen. No, wrong one.
Whoa, what an eyedropper can do.
What a transformation.
Okay, so now we've just cleared up any blemishes that she's had.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
and
then you can,
let's go in there.
You can send these photos off to your family and
we
not
can
worry
do some,
about blemishes.
Since we don't want to ever work in this industry again, we can.
And just in case she happens to be watching, I had no part of it. Oh.
There she changed again.
Okay.
After a hockey game.
After a hockey game.
Okay, so that's some of the things that you can do. Okay.
Which is fun. It's all in fun.
Yeah, it's all in fun. Hopefully, we're not going to be murdered after this.
Also, you can.
You can also pick up things and just like move them around.
Oh wow!
This is desktop publishing at its best.
And you can also do what you're doing now with text.
Yes.
Okay, and then cut and paste.
Yeah,
what we're doing.
And the other neat thing is we have the OCR capability, so I can take letters and I can move it off to Microsoft Word, WordPad. If I try that right now.
Okay.
See how the OCR kicks in? Very fast, well done. And as it comes up, there's all of our text. And that was actually scanned directly off a piece of paper. So that's some of the types of things you can do with the scanner as a peripheral. Okay. I think what we should do right now is we'll go off to Paul Stewart at Autotech Business Center, and we're going to be talking to him about printers.
With printers, you have quite a variety when it comes to brand names and levels. The most popular entry-level areas for consumers now are the entry-level bubble jets or the inkjets. They have various names. Or the entry-level laser, such as the Hewlett-Packard 5P or 5L, is very popular for both small business and for home use now.
Okay, that's great. Thanks very much, Paul.
Thanks.
Well, what we're going to do right now is we're going to listen to some of Steve's brain dead music. I haven't heard anything that's really jive, but let's see if you can do that. Impress me, my friend.
Okay, we got a little bit of.
What's the name of this software package?
This is called Rock Rap and Roll.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so basically gives you a little bit of.
A little bit of that.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
I can't hear you over all the noise.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, come
How's
on.
that? Is that good
Make
enough
it sound
for you?
good. Make me feel it.
Okay. Don't bang your head on the floor. Okay. So you put yourself a little beat in there. And then you just add a little.
Do something with it. There you go. My turn. I can do it over here.
You can help out if you'd like to, Les. Now, it also allows you to record everything that you're doing and play it back at a later date. You can save it in a file format. So if you want to add a different beat, you can just clear this, stop this one and clear it, and then add a new beat.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's happening on me? So this is the rock sampler. So you have a choice with this rock, rap, and roll. The availability to do not only reggae, but you can rock. You can do reggae.
Reggae. Actually, I like the reggae one. The reggae it's got some funky beats. Okay, let's go to. We'll just choose reggae. Okay, we'll bring it over to there. Okay, come over here. And then you can start. So you got, and then you can just choose any of the selections here. And you can use your keyboard and it'll just kick in any of the beats. And it even gives you the background theme of what you're actually playing with. Palm trees, reggae, I think it goes together.
I feel like dreadlocks.
Yeah.
We're jamming, man. All right, let's go back.
Okay.
And we'll take a look at the other type of music. Well, I think I clicked on.
Yep.
There's
just
stop.
stop it, and then you go to your menu button down in the bottom corner.
What other choices do you have? You have rap.
Rap. You can choose rap if you just click on your menu.
Okay, so I go back to menu.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, you're teaching me something.
Mm-hmm.
I guess a lot of people don't know that we're actually roommates as well.
And
But
just choose.
after these series, that'll change. All right, we'll click on wrap.
That's right. And it also gives you a key map there. That's just for editing. It shows you what buttons you want to press.
Oh, so you can not only use the mouse, you can also use the buttons that are there.
Yep. You just click on them and go. And like I said before, and when you just, yeah. Well, there's rap has always been a little over the edge, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think we better stop that there. All right, I'll let you stop that.
Okay.
All right, that's great. So that's one of the other types of multimedia as well.
What you can incorporate there is you can incorporate your speakers, you can incorporate your CD-ROM and your microphone, bring it all together, save it as one file, and play it back, and it all comes back to you.
Okay, that's perfect. All right, I guess what we should do now is go off to Kevin, talk to him about printers, and come back and we'll look at how to play audio. Actually,
I believe we're speaking with Mark Ford today.
Mark Ford. Okay, let's go off and hear from Mark Ford about printers.
Well, in the home, definitely should be looking at an inkjet printer if they want color. There's many printers, inkjet printers, color printers that are, $500 or less. Small business as well, if color is a need, that's what they should be looking at. Or if they're looking for the laser quality, there's many laser printers under $1,000 that would fit quite nicely in a small business.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at audio. And I have downloaded the same software package I think you've downloaded. It's called the Media Rack.
Actually, what was very interesting about that is
the other one we've downloaded is the alarm clock.
That's also multimedia.
Yeah, anything that talks to you allows you to interact with it.
Good evening. The time is 7:46 p.m. Today is Friday, September 13, 1996.
It's just a little tiny program, and you can set that up to run at 15-minute intervals.
Every 15 minutes is going to irritate you.
Yeah.
If you'd like that to have happen. All right, let's go off to the Media Rack again. We've also got the CD player capability. We have the MIDI player. Do you want to tell them a bit about what the MIDI is?
Well, the MIDI plays like song files. Okay, it's like, it's hard, MIDI.
Grab your book, grab your book.
Grab my book.
It's book alert, book alert.
Yes.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in, or next thing I'm going to do, first thing. Now we've been doing the first thing for the last hour. So I'm going to show you how basically it works to play audio CDs. And I do have an audio CD in there now, so I'm going to change the track.
Well, I do have a meaning for MIDI file, is what we're playing. Okay, so MIDI...
Hey, this is pretty cool. I live with this. All right, let's go to the next
file.
one. Yep.
A file containing musical data
Other thing I can do here is mute it.
according to musical instrument digital interface. I bet you didn't know the meaning of that.
No, but I didn't hear a word you said edgewise. Go again, go again.
A file containing musical data encoded according to musical instrument digital interface.
I knew that.
Specifications.
But now you know that, and so does the audience.
And also here, if you notice, in Microsoft Windows 95, MIDI files use the extension .mid, M-I-D.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So that's one.
So, and you can also download plenty of those off the internet.
Let's go to another one.
Actually, if you can skip over to number 23, I believe that's...
So number 23?
I think 23 is the one we're looking for.
All right. I'm going to pull up the track list. You want 23? And 23 you said, right?
Yes.
So you can see I can go through all the different tracks on an audio CD. Now the really neat thing is that I can name this CD, and when I name this CD, the next time I put this CD in, it reads the serial number and it'll actually keep track of all the information that I've keyed in as to what those CDs are.
And you can do that with your whole CD collection.
Yep.
And pop them in there, and it reads the serial and says, hey, this is such such. What have you, Guns N' Roses or Lenny
Track
Kravitz.
23, like I asked for. Now notice here where it says track 23 and it says untitled. I'm going to go in and I'm going to adjust that. So now it says Rogers. I'm going to change the track to 23, and I'm going to name the track this time.
What are you going to name the track?
Okay, and then I'm going to click on Insert All. Oops, wrong. Remove All. I even make mistakes. Insert. Click on OK. And now we're going to play. Still came up track 23. There is a way to edit it so it'll actually come up with the name you decide to give it.
Yeah, it usually helps. Since we've only gotten this software yesterday, going through the help files and any new software that you do get will help you set it up properly.
Always look for a file name readme.txt on your file. You can bring it up in Notepad, and if you always look for that file, what will happen is that normally it'll give you help. It'll tell you how to use it.
A lot of the Windows 95 software have help buttons built in.
The 90 side?
Side.
Windows 95 does, yes. Actually, Windows 95 comes with its own pre-built CD player. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this, and let's listen to what a MIDI file states again. Now, without reading the book, tell me everything you told me what MIDI stands for.
It's a file that comes with Windows 95.
Okay.
I can't memorize the whole acronym and meaning of it. Okay.
Actually, that's one thing to stay tuned. No matter how long you're in computer systems, there's just so many thousands of acronyms out there. There's no way in the world you remember them all. This is a MIDI file called WP Rock. And this is a WAV file player. This is another way of doing sound files. You'll see here if I play that MIDI again, I'll stop it. We're going to go off. We're going to look at, we'll go to Steve's hard drive.
Oh, this is, you're accessing my secret files
through
again.
the network, and at one point you'll see the network. Maybe you should mention what our email address is, Stephen, for people that want to call in or actually write to us through the internet.
www.guys_
Wrong.
or the _ guys.
It's THE, the underscore
Mr. Memory.
guys at Durham.net. Now,
since changing it all the time.
No, it's always the same.
It was not.
The website is www.durham.net.
Okay.
/ the guys, or just go to Durham.net and you'll see our button on there.
It's Durham.net. Click on the logo.
There we go.
Sam Kennison.
That's the way you make me feel. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to load all of the WAV files that you have in your temp directory by going, I can remember how to do this. There we go. Insert all.
Right, so that just automatically inserted everything in that.
Attention, this is an alert. You have been on too long.
This is for internet.
Disconnect. You are addicted.
Yeah. That's sometimes what my girlfriend says to me.
About the internet.
4 or 5 hours being on the computer.
Oh yeah. To all you girlfriends out there, this is Steve's cat actually. This is Steve's cat named Dweeb.
Oh no. Yeah.
She's just doing that on her own accord as well. Let's go to the next one. That's Steve's girlfriend.
Oh boy, looks like you're not getting in the house.
Put more on number 2 on the phone.
That's us.
I would like, if I may.
Okay. All right, that's all the sounds.
Okay, well that's great. How you can just insert them all and then just play them off. And you can also do that with MIDI files, and they'll just continue to play and pick up from one to the next.
All right, now I guess one last one. I guess about this entire show. Okay, this is how I'm feeling so far. Another one off the internet.
I feel good.
Yeah, you've been playing that a lot.
Multimedia.
You should buy the song.
Multimedia, actually, yeah. Multimedia also includes. You can get encyclopedias and multimedia that allow you videos.
Okay.
And you can get games.
Compton's Encyclopedia.
You can get
Broiler's
magazines.
Encyclopedias.
And
magazines, yeah.
I guess you can get a lot of games. I guess one of the games that you've been looking at so far is this shareware one you've got. Let's see whether or not I can at least get some pictures off of it.
Okay. It does have the autoplay feature.
Does it have autoplay as well?
It has the autoplay feature.
So it's going to kick in here any
the
second.
autoplay feature comes with Windows 95.
What does autoplay do? You want to tell us?
Well, when you insert a CD-ROM into your CD-ROM drive, it initializes, it goes, it reads the first file on your CD-ROM, the disk, and it reads the file autoplay and just brings up the CD and contents what's on there and gives you a menu.
Okay. I guess this is the software that you have here.
So you can
just some of the options that are available. And whenever you do run games, it's going to want to do things like do automatic detect of your sound card and such. And if you tune in when we do the games, you'll see some of the games that we've talked about today. I want to thank everybody for coming out. And
I'd like to thank you.
I'd like to thank you for being here. So, and do me a favor, sneak me in the back door tonight.
Okay.
All right.
After Maria gets a hold of you. Oh boy.
Thanks a lot, and tune in next time to the Computer Guys.
Thank you very much.